Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. Ba-now, na, 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 na. Hey friends, welcome. This is Caroline. Welcome back. And if you've never been to this channel before, thank you for coming. So today I'm going to talk about my first Pokemon. So I would say that I've loved Pokemon since I was maybe 3 years old. I watched the anime. I've been with Ash Ketchum since day one, back in the good old days, and I used to collect cards and figures. And yes, I still have all my Pokemon cards in two giant binders. So I think I even had a Pokemon backpack when I was a kid. Anyway, I didn't start playing the video game until I was 9 or 10 years old. My mom and dad got me the Game Boy Advance SP in the color blue, and they gave me Pokemon Sapphire. And I was beyond excited for this game. I've had my eye on it for a while because I had a friend who had the game, and I would actually just sit there for hours and watch them play. And that's how fascinated I was with this game. And it was really funny too because when I was a kid I used to be really good about saving up my money from like Tooth Fairy money and birthday money and like spend it on something that I really wanted. And so I saved up money to buy the Sapphire game, and I asked my mom if I could buy it, and she was like, no. And she was like very firm about it. And it was really weird because, my mom was really relaxed about those things, especially if it was money that I'm saving up. So I was like, that's weird. And then I found out later that she already bought me the game, so that's why I got that reaction from that. So it was really funny. But my first Pokemon, as you've already could tell from me drawing, was Mudkip. And I just thought Mudkip was so cute, but to be honest, all of the starters in this region were really cute. But I think I had a particular obsession with water and water types at the time, because I think around the same time, because I was either 9 or 10, I want to say 9, Avatar: The Last Airbender started playing as a series, and it starts, book one is water, starts with the Southern Water Tribe, so very into water at that time. And what was really cool about starting with Sapphire is that Sapphire is based in the Hoenn region, and the Hoenn region is based off of Kyushu. And at the time, I was living in Okinawa, Japan, which is in southern Kyushu. And a step even cooler is that the Elite Four in the Hoenn region is based off of Okinawa, Japan. And then another really cool thing is that in the Pokemon world, when you're 10 years old, usually you start your Pokemon journey, and I was around that age, so there was a lot of parallels between this game and my life at the time, and I was already such a big fan. I would really get immersed and lost in the game. When I was playing this game, I felt like I was there, going on my Pokemon journey, trying to be the very best trainer, trying to catch them all, as you do as a trainer. And this series was just so cool. I think I really love the designs. I love Team Magma and Team Aqua, and I think what they were trying to do is interesting with, depending on what version you have, like flood the world, or like, I don't know, Magma and probably get lava everywhere or something. And the legendary or ancient Pokemon, Groudon and Kyogre, are really cool designs. Like, has anyone seen Jirachi Wishmaker? Because that movie with Groudon was super cool. And just like all those types were very interesting. And it's so funny because, with my love of Pokemon, I mean, just like going on and on about as a kid, I remember telling my parents that I was forever gonna love Pokemon, and like, I bet anything when I was saying that, they're gonna be like, yeah, she's gonna grow out of this, like, there's no way. But here I am. still in love with Pokemon as much as I was at 3 years old, probably maybe even more. Um, I remember, does anyone remember this? Like around maybe it was 2004 or 2005, Pokemon was like almost going out, and there was this commercial where it was like save the Pokemon, and it was like people walking in like a parade with like banners that say save the It was like, so, I don't know who put, maybe Pokemon Company with the commercial, Nintendo. It was just really funny. And like now, of course, like we're about to have Sword and Shield come out, so it's far from over. I don't know if it'll ever end. I hope it doesn't. I actually, when I was studying abroad in Tokyo in 2016, went to the Pokemon Center there by myself in Ikebukuro. And that was really exciting because the last time I've been to a Pokemon Center was maybe 2005 or 4 in New York City. I don't even know if it's there anymore or if like it's a different one now. Um, so it was really cool getting to see the one in Tokyo, and it was really crowded. Like the line to check out wrapped over halfway through the store. It was actually insane. I can see why though. There's a lot of special items that you would only find in that store probably, and there's such a big fandom around this. Enough so for there to be a commercial saying that Pokemon shouldn't die out. um, so yeah, that's kind of a little overview of my experience in the Pokemon world and how I got started and really sucked into this fandom. So if you guys love Pokemon, you should comment below, how you got into it, if it was through action figures or cards or the video game or the anime or even the comic books, and what your first Pokemon was, or if you've never played the game, what your first Pokemon would be. Maybe you just play Pokemon Go, and that's, more realistic with capturing your first Pokemon, so that'll be interesting too, to hear that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Got to look at me draw Mudkip. I guess this would be my Muddy. Yeah, so comment below, and thank you guys for watching. Check out more of my art at my Instagram handle KidMoth, or check out my daily life at Curlin808, and I currently have a webtoons up called Des Apprentice, and my creator name is KidMoth. Bye guys!